Underneath the city lights, there is a world few know about, where rules don't apply now. And you can't keep a good girl down. Ooh, yeah. Hey beautiful, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to be bringing you another video, so stay tuned and watch it. Don't forget to subscribe, yeah. Leave me a comment in the box for what you want to see next. And don't forget you are beautiful, don't forget it. Don't let anyone change it, yeah. Ooh, stay tuned.
Hello beautiful, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today I'll bring you a first impressions kind of foundation review. It will be on the Maybelline FitMe Matte and Poreless. Now this foundation has been out for a long time. It's not something that's new to the market, but what is new to the market are the shades that they recently released. They released, I want to say about 9 more shades, but we'll get into that in a little bit. And I picked up one of the new shades because all the old shades weren't in my skin complexion range. Now, my body is darker than my face, so if I'm going to match my foundation to my face after I highlight and contour, it's going to be a little wonky and a little off, so I always have to get a darker foundation. Like I said, they didn't have any shades. I believe the darkest was 360 Mocha. It didn't match me whatsoever, it was too light. But now I have the shade 375 Java. This is a new shade, matte and poreless, and yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and read up some information on this and then we'll get into trying it out. Okay, on the Maybelline website it says matte and poreless.
Normal or oily skin gets evened out and perfected with FitMe Matte and Poreless Foundation. Want the perfect foundation fit? It's all about matching skin tone and texture. Mattifying liquid formula ideal for normal to oily skin. Benefits. Ideal for normal to oily skin, our exclusive matte foundation formula features micro powders to control shine and blur pores. Pore minimizing foundation, dermatologist tested, allergy tested, non-comedogenic.
So basically it's not going to clog your pores. It's supposed to give you a matte finish, poreless, smooth, baby's butt, butter, all of that, the whole shebang. One ingredient that I do look for in my foundations, because it's good for my skin, is glycerin. Now glycerin is a substance that is kind of made out of sugar, if I'm correct, and it keeps your makeup lasting longer. Like it binds to whatever other products you put in it or put on top of it, and it just sticks your makeup longer. So I like having glycerin in my products. So I'm excited to try it. Hopefully I'll end up loving it because it's drugstore. It's like $6, no more than $7. So yeah. Let's get into this video. I already primed my face and I have used my Maybelline Prime Shield right here. I want to give this a fair chance. I'm also going to go in with some of the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector, one of my favorite primers. I'm going to go in and apply this, and then we'll get started with this. This, then this. This, then this. Now I'm going to do the same things that I would do with any other foundation. You know, I'm not going to change my face routine because I'm trying something new. I want to give it a fair chance and let it do what it should do and just go about it. So I have like this much. First off the bat, I don't like that it doesn't have a pump into it. I don't really like that because I find that after a while you really have to dump the product out to get it out, and it can be kind of messy, but hey, it was like $7. So the first thing I always like to start off with doing, this is a beautiful shade already. I like to take it and put it in my T-zone, and like I said, over those mustache, beard, hair areas. So I just kind of let it sit there a little bit before I go and blend it out. And I don't know if you can see, but it is darker than my face, which is good for me because that's what I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna let this kind of sit and dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna blend it out. So it's kind of already drying. I'm noticing that it does dry kind of quickly, or not like quickly per se, but it does dry quicker than I would have thought.
Oh, honey. Oh, Annie, this is nice. So.
And now I'm seeing like a, I want to say like a light coverage, even with taking it and putting it everywhere that I want it and then blending it out. I'm seeing more of a light coverage, which I'm okay with because some days that's what I need, but I definitely like a more medium to full coverage foundation because that's just the kind of girl that I am. So I'm gonna go in with the rest. Now I've already used everything that I put on the back of my hand, so it's gone. I've already used it. I'm not sure if a little bit of this goes a long way, but I'm gonna need some more. I'm just going in with a stippling brush and really blending this out. Okay, it's giving me a nice finish. The coverage, I don't know if it says it's supposed to be like full or medium or whatever it says. Natural seamless finish. Okay, so it's supposed to be like a natural finish, and I do see that because I can still see my blemishes coming through down here. I'm just gonna zoom you in a little closer so you can see. Okay, so that's like a even base coat. I'm going to go and finish putting on the foundation, and then I'll come back with some more thoughts. So this is the foundation on, and I just wanted to show you the color comparison between my face and my chest. I think it matches pretty well. Like I said, my foundations normally are a little darker just because that works more for me. But yeah, so this foundation, I don't ever do this, but honestly, I can go out and walk, not walk, but live my life with just this foundation on. Like, I'm looking at it and it looks really skin-like, like it claimed to be, so kudos. It builds up well, so kudos again. It covered my imperfections. I had to build it a little bit. I only did maybe like 2 layers of foundation, but it built well, so that's nice. It gives me a really matte skin-like finish. Like I said, I know that I can go out with just wearing this foundation and it will look like my skin. So yeah, I can still see a little bit of my pores along here, This side not so much because they're not as bad there, but definitely in the long hair I can still see some more of my pores. So yeah, it feels really nice. It feels really lightweight. It feels really nice. I don't have to give it to it. It feels really nice on my skin. So far, I'm loving this foundation. I'm loving the shade. It matches beautifully. And this isn't even 375, isn't even the darkest shade. There's one more after this. And, you know, I'm loving it. So I'm going to go finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be back to talk to you some more.
Oh, Henny. Oh. Oh, mama. Oh, I honestly can just wear this out. I honestly love how this looks. It matches my skin beautifully. The concealer blended beautifully. I'm not taking any else today, maybe. Stay tuned, but... Oh, do you see how like skin-like and just natural, quote-unquote natural, that looks like? Even with me using Tarte Shape Tape, which is a full coverage concealer. Like full coverage. Oh.
Oh, I love this. Oh, Henny. Oh, yeah, this looks good to me. I really want to keep my skin looking this good, like this foundation. Oh, mama, just wait. Oh, it's actually giving me so much life. Like, wow, I'm actually living for this right now. Like, oh, honey. I really just have foundation, concealer, and a little bit of powder on my face. I haven't even like bronzed or eyebrows. I can honestly, I'm really tempted to just go out like this. Okay, so I'm all finished with my makeup. I was really impressed by how everything blended on top of this foundation. When I was first doing it, I really wanted to just kind of leave my face foundation, concealer, and a little powder. Maybelline Matte and Poreless, shade 375. I love it so far. I really love the finish. And now, to test it out during the day, right now it is 1:10. It's 1:10. So I'm going to go about my day and then I will update you guys throughout the day. So we're just gonna see how long this lasts and how well it performs. I did everything completely the same that I normally do. Like, I didn't really switch out many things. Okay, so I'm outside doing nothing all day, just sitting around, and this is what my foundation looks like now. Right now it is 6:05. So this is just what my face looks like. My nose is oily. That's just something that happens with my nose. I also didn't bake today, so I guess if I would have baked, it would have been a little less shiny, but I always get oily on my nose in this area. Surprisingly, around here is a lot less than it normally is, so kudos to that. And as far as the rest of my face, I love the look of the perimeter of my face kind of having like that natural dewy kind of finish. Not so much dewy where it's wet, but I love for it to look velvety around my face. And from what I'm looking at, it still looks pretty matte. It's just my nose is very oily, so I'm going to blot and I'm going to apply just a little bit of powder just to smooth everything over, and I will see you soon. Okay, so this is what my face looks like at the end of a day. This is normally around the time I get ready to take my makeup off anyway. It's 11:50 and I've had my makeup on for maybe 9-10 hours. I put it on around 1ish, but normally around this time this is what my face looks like anyway. Honestly, I can honestly say that my forehead is less shiny than it normally is, and because I did powder lightly and blot one other time today, I can see how I would have more oils. But I also applied my makeup completely the same that I normally do, so I didn't really change anything except for trying this foundation, and I can say that I'm falling in love with this. Like, even applying it and just going throughout the day, I saw such a beautiful finish on my skin. When I first applied it, it was so skin-like that I would really wanted to wear it out just by itself. Then even throughout the day, it started to melt with my skin and even fill in my pores just a little bit more than it did when it first started off. That's something I love because I want my makeup to not only get better throughout the day, but also look better throughout the day. Just so it blends with everything and makes my face look real smooth like butter. So I would have to say kudos, because this foundation is a win for me. I'm going to be playing around with it, trying it with different primers and different powders, just so I can get the best effect and full effect from this foundation. This is the Maybelline FitMe Matte and Poreless 375 Java, one of the new shades, and I've fallen in love with it. So like I said, it's a kudos for me. Excuse me. Great foundation, and yeah, good job. Okay, so I've been using the Maybelline FitMe foundation in shade 375 for almost a week now, and I am falling in love with it so much more. Like, when I first applied it, you know, I was getting medium coverage, you know, moderate, mediocre, but after wearing it consistently for a week straight, I figured out the best way to, you know, use this product with different primers, with certain brushes, and I absolutely love it. I love it so much. I just wanted to give you a little week update for my foundation usage. And like I said, this is a newer shade, one of the newer shades, 375 Java. And if you can get your hands on this foundation, go ahead and try to find a shade in your color. My biggest issue, like I said before, was that I couldn't find it in my shade, or the shade was too light for me, and they recently relaunched. Maybelline recently launched out some new shades, and I was able to pick one up in my shade. So this product, this foundation is amazing. I absolutely love it. And yeah, if you can pick one up in your shade, go ahead and get one. Also, if you enjoyed my review and first impressions of the Maybelline FitMe Matte and Poreless in the shade 375, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel, as I would greatly appreciate it. And don't forget that you are beautiful, and don't let anyone change it, and don't forget it. Just remember all the time that you are beautiful. Come back to my channel and stay tuned for new content, and I will see you on next time. Bye.